Rock it.
Stepin Fetchit, born Lincoln Theodore Monroe Andrew Perry, was a pioneering African-American actor known for his roles in Hollywood during the early 20th century. His career, while influential, was also controversial due to the nature of the roles he portrayed, often characterized by racial stereotypes. Born in 1902, Perry adopted the stage name Stepin Fetchit, a persona that became synonymous with the lazy, slow-witted character he portrayed in films. Fetchit's career took off in the 1920s and 30s with his unique style, gaining fame for his comedic timing and delivery. Perry parlayed the Fetchit persona into a successful film career, becoming the first black actor to earn $1 million. He was also the first black actor to receive featured screen credit in a film. He starred in a plethora of films between the 1930s till the mid-50s. Around that time, black Americans began to see his Stepin Fetchit persona as an embarrassing and harmful anachronism, echoing negative stereotypes. Scholars realized he was a victim among us, the current society, and did what he had to do in those times to survive. He starred in movies such as Judge Priest, which he played some sort of a servant as in most of his roles. With the supporting cast features Henry B. Walthall, Hattie McDaniel. Always in a comical mood on set, he was asked why he is not wearing his shoes. Fetchit comically ad-libs, "I'm saving them for when my feet wear out." Directors usually let Fetchit ad-libs his line for that effect only he could do. Miracle in Harlem, considered one of the best all-black independent films of the 1940s. A all-black musical about a businessman fakes his own death, for business reasons. Cutter, his last speaking role where he played Shoe Shine Man. In his personal life, he was married in 1929. Perry married Dorothy Stevenson. In 1931, Dorothy filed for divorce, stating that Perry had broken her nose, jaw, and arm with his fists and a broomstick. She died in September 1934. He later married Perry, reportedly married Winifred Johnson in 1937, and birthed son Donald. Perry knocked Winifred down the stairs and broke her nose. In 1941, Perry was arrested and they divorced. Later, his son Donald, aka the Turnpike Slayer, killed 4 people and wounded 16 others when firing at cars while driving along the Pennsylvania Turnpike near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, on April 5, 1969, before committing suicide. Some says he did it for fame. Despite his popularity, Fetchit's roles were criticized for perpetuating negative stereotypes of African Americans. However, his impact on Hollywood was significant, as he was among the first black actors to receive prominent roles in mainstream cinema. Later in life, Fetchit faced financial struggles and his legacy was reevaluated in the context of racial stereotypes and the impact of his portrayals on African American representation in media. During his retirement, he helped and mentored the up-and-coming black influencers of the time such as Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. He also helped Muhammad Ali prepare for championship fights in and out the ring.
A punch that Jack Johnson used called the anchor punch. Stepin Fetchit, the old great Hollywood movie star, as I told you, he's working with me, and we were in secret training on something called the anchor punch. And this is a punch that Jack Johnson took to the graveyard with him. Nobody knew it but Stepin Fetchit, and it's a twist-like chopped right hand that is hard to see.
Later, Perry suffered a stroke in 1976, ending his acting career. He then moved into the motion picture and television country house and hospital. He died on November 19, 1985, from pneumonia and heart failure, at the age of 83. He was buried at Calvary Cemetery in East Los Angeles following a Catholic funeral mass.